Hi, my name is Fabrice Trolet and I am the MaTeLo Product Manager at All4Tech. Welcome to this MaTeLo tutorial session 5. You are going to learn how to automatically name your test suites. Let's see how to automatically rename test suites, for they can be easily identifiable during the generation. And 4. You don't have to rename them later. Go back to Edition View and click on the small icon with a plus at the bottom left hand corner to access to more MaTeLo windows. Click on Other and choose the Attributes window, clicking on OK. In this window, you can add several MaTeLo attributes. Create a new attribute which will be used to automatically rename the test suites. This attribute has a specific name. It is an attribute from the library and is called test suite name with a number. I will explain later why you need this number. Choose the number 0. It is important to fill in this information without space, so test suite name 0. The data type is string and you will only use it for transitions. Only transition is ticked, all others are unticked. Click on OK. When MaTeLo passes through this transition, you want that the test suite name starts by manual gear. And when it passes through this one, the name shall begin by automatic gear. Select this transition, go to Attributes tab, the Attributes windows is minimized at the bottom, and look for the attributes in the window, select and drag and drop it in the Attributes tab. Define that you want it to be named TS Manual. Every time a test suite will pass by this transition, its name will start by TS Manual. Proceed the same on the other side, but this time the attribute shall be named TS Automatic. Make sure that you have TS Manual and TS Automatic. If you generate and you want that the test suites are renamed with the attribute just defined, you have to click on Window, Preferences, MaTeLo, Generation, Test Suite Naming. And the third option shall be ticked, which means that you will use test suite name with a number and test suite name loop, which allows to count the loop number that you have in your model containing loops. Select the test suite name attribute. Generate in minimum arc coverage. Test suites are renamed depending on which path they use. Open TS Manual, and indeed, it is the manual branch which is chosen. You can also add other information about test suite naming. If you want that test suites are specifically named when you pass through the brake pedal, Add a new attribute which has a higher indentation number. Open again the attributes window, create the attribute, either creating a new one like you did before, or select the previous one and drag and drop it on attributes library folder. It will automatically duplicate it. Update this name with a 1, which means that this one is the beginning of the name and this one is the second part of the name. Then you can link them anywhere you want in the model. Link it here when the test suite will pass by this transition with the level 1 of the attribute. It will use the same name, break. Do the same for neutral, so here it will be named neutral. Here it will be named clutch. And here it will be named cancel. Generate again, choosing another algorithm to change, for example, user-oriented, so that the test suites are more random. Or even user-oriented plus filter to filter on transitions and to get random test suites but with different transitions. And after generation, you can see TIAS automatic break, TIAS automatic neutral, TIAS manual, which means it never goes on these branches, and TIAS cancel. Here are some examples of test suites that you can generate. You can also add other information levels if you want. If it passes by enable, you can add a third attribute with set plus and set minus. Let's do it! Go back to attributes window and a third level with the number 2 and define set minus on this transition. And here set plus. You will get test suites with a longer name depending on where they are passing by. Here you have TS automatic with set plus step, and if you passed several times by the same level, it only keeps the latest value it passed by. If you want to know how many times it passed by this loop, you can add the test suite name loop attribute. And using the same attribute level, you can know how many times it used this loop. If you have any question, feel free to ask them directly in the video comments. To be notified of our future MaTeLo videos, please like this video and subscribe to MaTeLo channel. Don't hesitate to connect, follow me on LinkedIn.